What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to episode number, I don't fucking know, of the Nonsense Retrospective. I'm your host as always, Devon. Joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello everybody. Yes, we're doing a Nonsense Retrospective that is not a retrospective. We are reviewing something that is brand new, and we're doing this because of strange and unknown reasons.
It's not strange or unknown. Rick has a thing he has to do in the morning one day, so we had to record this in advance.
Yep.
There we go. Mystery solved. We're doing the Homestuck animated pilot. It's on the Retrospective channel. I don't know fuck all about Homestuck. The only thing I know is that when this got announced, Tumblr had a meltdown.
Yeah, this is where Megalovania was originally from.
What?
Yeah, let that sink in. It was from here before it was from the Halloween hack. So this is why when Toby Fox was doing his Undertale Patreon / Kickstarter or whatever, the highest tier thing was your fan troll gets to be in the game. Trolls being the things that are the characters in Homestuck.
I don't understand anything of what you just said.
You said a lot of words and they make me angry.
They don't make me angry. I'm confused as fuck. What? Trolls? Music? How'd the music get in if it's from a comic?
So they added extra music to some of the comics, so you could just play the music alongside when the comic was happening.
Okay, fine. That's the bit I needed to have explained. The reason why I said Tumblr had a meltdown over this announcement is because apparently Tumblr, 1, doesn't like Vivziepop, and 2, just gets confused whenever Toby Fox shows up.
Yeah, they love Toby Fox, as everyone does, and it's sometimes it gets confusing.
But it's the Vivziepop hate I don't get, especially from Tumblr of all places, because the Homestuck animated pilot got announced fucking ages ago, and the reason I didn't bring it up is because, as you might have fucking guessed, I don't know anything about Homestuck. I don't care. However, again, it came on my dashboard because a bunch of people on Tumblr were complaining, and this is by no means a greater indicator of the internet or the world at home as a whole, where they're just going like, yeah, Homestuck's getting an animation. It's like, yay! Oh, it's animated by Vivziepop. Boo! Toby Fox's voice. Yay! It's still animated by Vivziepop. And it's like, what? Why do you hate?
But it comes with a choice of topping. The topping contains potassium benzoate.
That kind of situation, yeah. I really don't understand it. Just be happy your fucking indie thing is getting a cartoon. And also, Vivziepop / Spindlehorse are a good, animating team.
Yeah, as much as you might not like Vivian's just jamming swear words in all the time, the animation is good.
It's also not that bad. People really like to blow out of proportion the amount of swearing in Hello the Boss and Has Been Hotel. And I'm obviously not going to comment on it. I swear all the time, sometimes without realising it.
Yeah. A lot of the time it's just a space filler as you think of your next word.
Well, I don't like to think of it like that, but okay. Anyway, as we said, we're doing the Homestuck animated pilot. It's available on the Vivziepop channel. As of recording, which is going to date this episode a bit, it's been out for a day. Already got 1.3 million views.
Yeah. Good going.
So,
alrighty, we're doing Homestuck, Vivziepop channel, as we said. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Now, I'm going to edit out of the episode, but Rick just did something that really fucking annoyed me.
Oh, did I smack?
No, you didn't smack. For some behind-the-scenes information for you guys, whenever I need to make an edit on the fly, I clap so I can easily find it and see it. And I told Rick, I'm going to clap, and then I'm going to throw to you, and you can intro the episode. And then he starts doing his introduction as I'm clapping.
Zoo smell poop lord.
That sounds like Kane.
It does, actually, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. If that's not
how many cakes?
If that's not Kane's voice actor, then they're doing a Kane impression.
Yeah, they are.
Insufferable fuck.
So, yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be a lot easier to follow if you know these characters.
Probably. It's a pilot. It should be introducing us to them.
Yeah.
Why has he got Slimer on his shirt?
Well, because it's 2000. Actually, yeah, 2009 is like way after.
Ghostbusters is like 1989.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's way after that. Hey, there's a tiefling.
Smiley McFly. So, are they computer simulations? Is that the question? Is that what's happening?
I'm guessing so. Oh, he's like adding them to his inventory.
So they're trapped in some kind of video game world or computer
I guess
world.
they are. Yeah. It's so
I assume
weird.
you know more about Homestuck than I do.
Oh yeah, like I've specifically stayed clear of it, other than knowing vaguely about Toby Fox.
Well, there's someone controlling him, so
Yeah, so he's. I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing he's controlling himself outside of the game. And they're using like the space as like an internet chat room.
maybe. A hammer's a better weapon than a sword in the long run.
Yeah.
Oh, hammers can crush armor, swords can't.
Yeah, and you don't need to sharpen a hammer.
Arguably,
If the hammer gets blunt.
Arguably, a blunt sword is just as dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. A blunt sword is just a stick. And there's nothing wrong with a stick. Enjoy falling down your non-Euclidean stairs.
Well, it's just MC Escher, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kaufmo.
Yeah, they look to be a... Oh, shit.
So Grandma's ashes.
So that was Grandma's ashes, yeah. Like, I always found it weird keeping ashes, but oh well.
Well, it's all to do with weird superstitious bullshit that people have. Like,
Yeah.
I only recently learned that we've still got my dad's ashes, and I was like, why?
Yeah, like... I typically find that, like, scattering them somewhere is like it gives you a thing to do, it gives you closure. Whereas keeping hold of them is not what I would choose to do, but...
But you need to understand something. My family's weird. My mum and my sister both made jewelry with ashes in them, and I'm like,
Right.
I don't know why. And they're like, whenever you go on holiday to a foreign country, they're like, do you want to take a pinch of dad and sprinkle some of it there? And I'm like, no, I fucking don't. It makes no sense.
I get you. Like, you do it all or you don't.
I think it has something to do with believing in ghosts, because if you believe ghosts are locked to wherever their body is, then I can understand wanting to spread the ashes as much as possible. However, ghosts don't exist.
Yeah, but the older ones are dying off.
That story still gives me a little chuckle every time I think about it. I don't know what Toby Fox sounds like. I'm assuming he's playing this guy.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, okay, so we're being introduced to the main crew, I suppose, via happy birthday messages.
This one is very cute.
So these characters are meant to be 13, okay.
Well, they said it was his 13th birthday earlier.
Dude, it's a bit hard to track all the information while also trying to carry a conversation. If I miss stuff, I do apologise.
Yeah. But yeah, like when they were spamming him with cakes.
I thought they were saying he was 30-something.
The question is, does his dad actually exist?
I don't know. What's cooking?
Oh, he's put his like disguise away.
Apparently his disguise is against his dad, so...
Title drop. I am stuck at home, therefore I am homestuck.
Oh, okay, that's what we were just about to get when we saw Homestuck in the Sky. I see it. Now I know what they're talking about. I thought we were still talking about the fucking game.
Sure. It's a little meteor!
Oh, it wasn't even anything cooking, it was just a fucker's pipe.
So his disguise is immediately defeated.
I am vaguely aware that there was like a spin-off video game that they had to title something different. Or there was a mod for a game, I don't know.
Okay, I wasn't aware of this.
Dude, I might be talking shit. So, take everything I say with a grain of salt. One of the first things I said about Homestuck is I know fuck all about Homestuck.
Oh, but yeah, back comes the, yeah. Is that a good... Okay, so it destroys the,
No, my pills! No, my books!
No, they got combined against my will!
It's almost implied that there is no boss fight against the dad. It's just the main character just decided to do one.
Yeah, he decided to imagine one.
Oh,
The Sims. Ignore Dave.
Well, Dave is explicitly called, like, douchebag best friend or something.
Yeah.
How you doing, fuck nugget? Who needs video games when you dream this vividly?
They are vivid. Like... Oh, yeah, that's what I...
I've seen that character.
Yeah, these things. Yeah, those are the trolls, apparently.
Ah. Yeah, I've seen these characters. I don't know anything about them, but... Yeah, okay, fine. That was a thing we watched. I'm sure I would have got more out of it if I was in this thing, you know? Oh, turns out Toby Fox was an executive producer.
Yeah, and he was also John.
Did I just say the fucking narrator was Chris O'Neill? I'm going to have to rewind.
Yeah.
After the episode's finished, because I need to clippy clap and whatnot. Yeah, I'm sure this is... Oh, cool, they changed the logo to a kangaroo.
One line.
Alrighty, I'm going to rewind ever so slightly and see who that narrator's voice was. The closing track is very soothing.
Yeah. Narrator Chris O'Neill.
Chris O'Neill?
Yeah.
Huh. He sounded like Kane from Digital Circus.
He absolutely did.
Why is Toby Fox's middle name Radiation?
That was his original name on the web, on the forums. His name was just Radiation.
Oh, fair enough then. So listen, I gotta be honest with you. It didn't grip me. I don't know how much of that is because we were like juggling conversations during it. I will definitely see episode 2 or episode 1, I suppose, when it properly comes out, because it's not entirely fair to judge something solely on the pilot, especially when it's just testing the waters. I had no issue with the production values. Just the story is like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I'm in a similar boat. Not knowing the lore and things like that, I didn't know how lovingly it was calling forward to things.
Like, on a surface level, everyone looks like they did a good job. We've got our main 4 characters have been displayed. They've shown off the trolls, who, again, I've seen those characters randomly around the internet since internet began for me. But yeah, this pilot feels more aimed at people who, as you rightly said earlier on, Rick, already kind of know what's going on.
Yeah. And so yeah, any further thoughts on what you thought?
The art style was distinct. You definitely know what you're watching when you first start watching it. The voice work was fine. I've got no issues in that department. This feels like a passion project more than anything else, and I don't say that as a bad thing. Yeah,
like if it weren't for the fact that it was already a webcomic, it feels like this could also, like, off its own back, become a cult classic.
A cult classic?
Yeah, a cult classic, like the way that other things like Digital Circus and things like that have.
My understanding of the word cult classic must be different to what the actual definition is, because I always thought a cult classic was like something that is appreciated, but usually appreciated after its time.
Yeah, I guess a little bit more like that. Yeah, like it's not as super popular on day one. Well, like 1 million compared to the 10 million subscribers. I suppose that's only within a day as well, so
yeah, it's been out for a day. Like, for context, we just watched Knights of Guinevere as of recording, and that's got 10 million views in a week. It's about on par, to be honest, number wise.
Yeah, fair enough.
We'll have to wait and see on that front. That being said, you know what, I'll get to it when we get to Weakest Link, I think. Yeah, I don't want to be too negative on it, because it wasn't bad. I can see it's not bad. It's got a lot of love poured into it, and I assume a lot of attention to detail for hardcore fans who have been a fan of this since, I don't know, I assume Homestuck was an early internet thing, like 2005, 2009, maybe at the latest.
Yeah, maybe even earlier than that.
I'm doing guesswork. We could just look it up, but where's the fun in that, right? But yeah, I haven't got any more thoughts to share outside of the wind down, Rick. So is there anything else you want to say before we move on?
Not massively on top of what we've already said. Like, yeah, animation fantastic.
Very smooth.
The voice work was also rather... it was compact in that the cast was rather small, so they obviously went to great lengths to direct the four main characters. Like, I think there was like 6 total voice actors, one of whom was the narrator, and the 5th was the bit part guy at the end. It seems to have been done pretty well.
Yeah, if that's going to be your closing thoughts for now, let's get to our wind down. Let's get to brass tacks. What we do is we do an MVP, a weakest link, and favourite moment, although in the opposite order, because I'm a derp. Rick, do you have a standout favourite moment?
My favourite moment was the dad fight. It was like the peak pinnacle of animation of the episode, and it showed how the inventory system wasn't just something that you could fall afoul of while using it yourself, but like it could be forced upon you as well.
Well, they established very early on, didn't they, that if you have too much of a stack of items, older things will just get booted out, which could be a problem.
Yeah, it chucks your old stuff out as well. But what it now does is if you get something jammed into your face, then that gets added to your inventory too, and that pushes something else out.
Got you. Yeah.
But like you could see like the frame rate just increased in real time as like shit was hitting the fan and like you were getting down to business.
Yeah.
But how about you? Do you have a favourite moment?
I do. However, I do just want to give myself a bit of a pat on the back because the first issue or first comic of Homestuck came out on April 13th, 2009. So,
sure.
boom, got it right. It does scream early internet, doesn't it?
It does.
But yeah, my favourite moment would probably be not long before the episode actually ended, as we got a little hint of what we might be able to see in the future with the dreams of the other characters. Specifically, what was her name? Jada?
Yeah, so there's Jade, Rose, Dave, and John.
Yeah, so Jade's dream where she was sort of floating around above a volcano is very... It helps that it was like the most colourful part of the episode, I think.
Yeah, I really like Jade. She's very, very cute.
But yeah, that'll be my favourite moment. It's a very short episode, so yeah, let's move on. We don't only talk about the good, we also talk about the bad. And again, we don't want to be too shitty to something that doesn't have $1 million backing it. That being said, what's your weakest link, Rick?
It's that it's a personal failing, that I didn't follow it as well as I perhaps would have done if I already knew what was going to happen.
That's not a personal failing. It's a pilot. It needs to grip you. It needs to tell you things. If you didn't get it, that means the show failed as much as you did. There should not be any required reading. In theory, it's starting at the same place as the webcomic.
Yeah, so the webcomic being interactive put a little bit more into the user/viewer's hands with what you needed to do and what you needed to interact with, whereas with this, you're just watching it. So, like...
Oh, so is that how come we've got the cursor actively in the episode then? Because when you do the comic, you need to click on things to progress, so it's less of a comic and more of a mini-game.
Yeah. It's more like a point-and-click adventure game to a degree, but...
That's fucking weird. I had no idea. I just thought it was a comic.
Yeah, so it's a comic that has that as a separate set of mechanics, and there's the intention is that you go through it the regular way, but I think you can also like find some like Easter eggs by clicking the wrong things.
That sounds pointless.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
How about you?
Are you sure that's a thing?
MS Paint Adventures. Yeah. So, how about you? Do you have a weakest link?
Honestly, I could bring up a few things, but I think the biggest failing is the 11-minute runtime.
Yeah.
But everything was going a mile a minute, even when they were just having conversations. It was just like boom, 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 which works in a comic, but I feel like gets lost a bit in translation to a show.
I get you. So you think as a pilot that it was successful in that it showed the shortcomings of the format.
I don't know what you're saying. Start again.
So basically, as a pilot, it shows that the 11-minute runtime, as you're saying, is one of the things that is causing it to suffer in the storytelling aspect. So expanding it to 22-24 minutes for a story expansion might help the organic interactions just flourish a bit more. Yeah,
you're using a lot of words to say what I want to say, and I appreciate you're trying to interpret what I'm saying. So let me break it down for you a little bit better. I think they're cramming 20 minutes of content into 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I feel like they're rushing through dialogue. It feels quick. It feels fast-paced. This might be a stylistic choice, and maybe I don't get it, and that's fine too. However, from where I'm sitting, it's like we're having conversation at a mile a minute when we don't need to. There's no pressing thing happening. The only pressing event that occurred was the boss fight, and that lasted for about half a minute, maybe a minute, of which there was no dialogue.
Yeah, because the dad seems to have no mouth other than...
And he must scream.
Yeah, no mouth, and yet he can still smoke a pipe.
Don't worry about it. It's MS Paint, as you say.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly charming art style, and I don't want to shit on it and rag on it. This is what people mean when they say they shouldn't cater to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care for this, but that doesn't matter. It's not for me, and that's fine. I can appreciate that it's still very... we're going to keep going back to the well with this. There's a lot of heart and soul in this. It feels like a passion project from the get-go. And I hope it does well. And I will absolutely watch episode 2, because I feel like this pilot doesn't give you everything that you need to actually get going and get up to date with the plot. And maybe episode 2 is all we need to fix that. I don't know. I feel like everything... It was crammed down into that runtime. And Rick, you and I have covered plenty of pilots, especially indie ones. They do tend to have shorter runtimes, because it is just a proof of concept, for more lack of a better word.
Yeah.
But yes, we don't want to end on a downer. We always like to end on a highlight, doubly so when it's an indie project. Although, how much longer are we going to be calling Spindle Horse Productions an indie project, an indie company. Right. Amazon bankrolls 2 of their shows now.
Absolutely.
But yes, who's your MVP today, Rick?
Well, you just mentioned him. It's going to be Spindle Horse in particular, for animation overall. But it really shone during what I picked out as my favorite moment. With the animation just kicking itself up a notch. There was always something to look at, always something to find. They were just knocked it out of the park with this one. And the only problems that we had were not their problem.
I do just want to piggyback on your MVP for a moment and say I am very surprised at how well they managed to animate and make look good and smooth what is effectively an MS Paint comic.
Yeah.
It shouldn't look this good. Does that make sense?
I get you. Yeah, it's, expanding the MS Paint, not so much just the style, but the way that they were drawn within the style to a more clean lines version of the same thing. It's not easy, but it's doable enough. And then they kept that as a persistent character design aspect throughout.
Yeah, can't argue.
But yeah, so do you have an MVP beyond that?
I'm going to give my MVP to a bit of a dumb one and give it to Chris O'Neill for not sounding or acting like Chris O'Neill.
Okay.
You've got to understand something. My knowledge of Chris O'Neill is entirely from Only Plays, where he is borderline insufferable, but in a funny way.
But now Oni says.
But you know what I mean, though? He's insufferable, but it's part of the gimmick, it's part of the character, and it adds to the fun of the episodes. I didn't know he had enough range to be able to play, to be able to make me go, oh shit, is that Kane?
Yeah.
You know, I would never in a million years have guessed it was Chris O'Neill. So much so that I thought the name it said was Chris O'Neill, because there's no way it's Chris O'Neill. So kudos there. But the real winner, the real winners are the voice team and the animation department. They really did do good on this show. Yeah,
I totally agree. But to be honest, I kind of agree on both parts. So yeah, it's good that we're splitting it down the middle with that.
Yeah. So that brings us to a close today. This was a nonsense retrospective, despite being a secret review. Don't think about it too hard. And next week we'll fucking doing that again. Next week we will go back to the regular format of a proper retrospective with Rick hosting and everything. But until then, we've got the comment section down below on the YouTubes. Give us topics for future retros or future reviews. We are open to it. Alternatively, you can send an email at
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Also, you can send us Homestuck trivia if you care.
I won't read it. Rick might.
Yep.
But yes, that does it for today, guys. We'll see you again next week.
Bye, everybody.